Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Oh Devi, when can I, while you are eating, lovingly and attentively light a lot of nicely fragrant incense, fan you, or render other services appropriate for that moment? Notes by Anantadas Babaji. The ocean of Sri Raghunath Das Goswami's prema is stirred, and as a result, he relishes the flavors of wonderful services, and he anxiously laments. The course of love is very amazing. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya 18 is written, all the loving faces of the devotee, his happiness, his distress, all the different transformations, even Mohana cannot know them completely. That is why he accepted the mood of a devotee to relish them. Prema makes Mohana dance, makes the devotee dance, and dance itself. All three are dancing at one place.
What is this place? Gurudev, can you explain us? What is this place when all...
Prem. And Prema place is Vrindavan, where the Mahabhav Sarupani Swamini Sri Radhe living. She is the Prem Sarupa. She is the Prema Avatar. Prem flowing from her. Where the love is, Krishna is dancing. Where the love devotee also dancing. And Prema dancing herself also.
It's nicely said, Gurudev, how Krishna wanted to dance also like devotee, to relish this devotee love.
And Krishna come and he forget and he dance in Vrindavan. He become cowboy in Vrindavan. He become beggar in Vrindavan. He become gatekeeper of Vrindavan. To protect all Rasik devotees who lives in. He is the gatekeeper. He protects them. That no disturbance happen to my Swamini Dasis. This is he personally cares to the Dasi of Radha.
Everywhere he is making a problems to different persons and jivas. But here, he is taking care.
Not in this mood, he creates the problem.
Yeah.
Not in the center of Radhika. He wants Krishna, or he wants Gopi Bhav, Sakhi Bhav. Today I am sharing to Russian class in afternoon. I say, Narayan Maharaj always telling, we are Rupanuga. What is the difference between Rupanuga and Raganuga? Rupanuga who only follow Radharani, they are Rupanuga. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 4 canto telling Krishna becomes subject or Radhika become object. Up to before, Krishna was the object and other was the subject. But when he come in the front of Radhika, he becomes subject and Radhika becomes object. That is Vrindavan. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who knows as the name of Supreme Personality, he becomes subject here. And what is the object? Prem Mai Swamini is the object. Radhika is the object. This is Rupa. And Raganuga is Gopi Bhav and Sakhi Bhav is Raganuga. One devotee say, no, he asked, what is Raganuga? He said that Vatshalya and Sakh is Raganuga. And Mahaprabhu keep distance to this. He said, Ramananda more say, it's also good, but it's not much. So Rag Bhakti starts with Gopi Bhav, Sakhi Bhav and Manjari Bhav. Raganuga or Rupanuga. But Mahaprabhu teaches Rupanuga. He teaches Rupa Goswami and he said to follow everyone. Yeah, Mahajan Gata Supanta. What the Acharyas are doing, we have to follow. That is Parampara. We cannot do anything what I like. If you want to be Rupanuga, Raganuga. So, read.
Radhe, when Swamini takes her meal, Tulasi very carefully.
I cannot. Can you keep the mic close? I cannot understand.
Yeah, I have no mic, Gurudev, but I have this connection with earrings.
Probaj
So maybe
glasnije pričati, glasnije
Može.
vikati.
When Swamini takes her meal,
Još glasnije.
Tulasi very carefully offers her most exquisite incense. Exquisite incense, and fans her according to the time of the year.
Exquisite means fine.
In the summer,
fine. Tulasi takes most fine incense and fans.
And fans her according to the time of the year. In the summer, this is more required than in the winter. In his visions, Raghunatha personally experienced this. Vanish, he anxiously prays. Without devotional service, the pure devotee finds it is hard to stay alive. Sri Raghunath Das wept as follows. Although this person is cruel, deceitful, and wicked, he still humbly bows down at her lotus feet, considering them to be the only goal of his life. And he continuously weeps and begs, "May the Queen of Vrindavana be merciful to me and allow me in her own party, engaging me in her direct service." Eagerness is the very life of Raga Bhajana. Shivanarottam Thakur sings, "Mohana is the greatest hero. Be very eager for him and worship him in the Vraja mood."
Gurudev, would you be so kind to explain us this kind of eagerness which is so prominent in Vraja? It's not easy to always feel this kind of eagerness of devotees who are in the mood of Vraja. Please, can you share something about this? Because this is specific eagerness. Every devotee is eager. Everyone who is devotee. But this kind of eagerness is very, very also rare. And it's not easy for conditioned soul to come to enter in this kind of mood and awake this kind of eagerness.
This eagerness only comes in my constitutional position. First condition. What is constitutional position? That we are soul. And soul should see super soul. That is the beauty of the soul. Soul develop connection with the super soul. That is the beauty of the soul. But we are so much conditioned with my senses, body, and ego that we develop one family in material circumstances. And it's not this time, in this life. Many life we create this. Sometime in animal body, sometime in bird body, sometime in snake body, sometime in different body. But it's still not satisfied after human body. Only human body has one thing extra, intelligentsia, because we can recognize our soul. But we, by virtue of this, we realize but we forget. We realize but forget. But this is the Maya of Krishna, that we involve our whole life in what is not mine. That what is not mine, and what not connect me to the super soul. So we not assign 10:10 Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada said, we don't believe, we don't assign even the Krishna. Still we have a doubt and we don't recognize my soul and that you are the source of me, we don't recognize that. We think that my source is mother and father, my family is my children, my circumstances, what I am looking, that is my circumstances, and we are burning in the circumstances, but we not realize the reality. This is one goal. Prabhupada said, when we assign this goal, that Krishna, you are my goal. So our ultimate goal, he says, Krishna is the source, is not a goal. For ultimate goal, this is the source can bring me to ultimate goal. But we don't want to accept Krishna, that Krishna will bring me to the ultimate goal, that is he is the source only, that without him no way out. So we are practicing long time, but progress is not there. We're not fixed there. But when we fix on that in Krishna, then slow but steady, we receive ultimate goal of the divine love, my Allah Janisha. If the Krishna not open the door for the Swami Radhika, we cannot reach. One time I listened, soul, heart is super soul. Krishna is the soul. The soul, heart, soul is super soul. And Krishna, super soul, Krishna, soul is Radha. So how he can bring if you not take us, that I am qualified for her service.
Krishna's soul is Radhika. So by his mercy, by his kripa, we come close then to his real core of the heart, Radhika, in his heart. She is his soul. And the soul of the soul is Krishna. I'm trying to... yeah. And because of that, it means... So it is the proof, like you say, Gurudev, that this Krishna Kripa is coming first, and by Krishna's Kripa, Radhika Mile.
And
Radhika.
is Radhika Kripa when happened, then we decide we want to be Radha Dasi or Rupanuga or Aganuga.
Gurudev, why is it so confusing?
It's not confusing, it's
No,
straight.
it's very easy.
It's straight way. It's
Very
straight
straight.
way. Simple way.
Yes.
We don't want to accept myself. Our old practice, not accepting that I am a soul. That is my problem. We don't want to practice to be identified that I am a soul. The day we die, then we say Ram Nam Satya hai. Ram Nam Satya hai. Only the God name is the truth. Everything is a false. But we don't believe till that time will not see from my eyes that somebody died and he has no soul.
Yeah. Yes.
And for a moment we remember. One day we remember. After that again, yes. Either Maya, Krishna's Maya.
Gurudev, then how one vision of the person, spiritual vision, that he is soul, just a soul, is helping him. Yes, please.
Honestly, today Chaitanya is asking also, by the mercy of the chanting, by the mercy of listening Rasikas, like all of you, in a desire come that why not I use my time, this life, to come out from this circle of life and death. This is the thing. When we realize that I have to go out from this, I don't want to go again and again in this circle. When we not decide to do that, it's not happening. I have to decide, I have to be greedy for that, to recognize this life. I will recognize myself in this life. And I will move out from this material Maya. What is catching? This is Krishna's Maya. He is tasting. You see the mother, when the baby grown up and he start playing, he want to go out. One room he make the toys for the baby. Why she make? Because that moment she will be free and baby will play with it. Right? When she's playing, when she feel hungry, she starts crying. And again, when her belly is full, then again start playing. My senses satisfied, again we start playing. This is the practice we learned from my childhood.
So it means this we are misfortune actually. With this forgetfulness, we are playing because we want to be independent in our own world. But when we are hungry, we are crying. Mother gives, but again we are forgetting.
When the senses are fulfilled, I forget.
Yes.
Senses are fulfilled, my belly is fulfilled. I again forget and start playing.
Yeah. So we cannot stay fixed or determined on this realization when mother feed me, when she feed me, Okay, but now
Mother
I
nature.
have to depend. Yeah. Okay.
Mother nature to Father nature to judge.
Yes, I know.
They cannot change, but Mother nature has to feed, hidingly giving. This is the nature of the mother. Hiding to the father, if she no give, this is not mother. You, father will not know, mother will give.
But Gurudev,
Huh?
child again forget that mother gave to him. And also,
Maya.
yes. So,
This is
and
Maya.
sometimes child is misusing what mother is giving.
Yes. This is
This is
Maya.
the Maya. Maya.
She
Yeah.
color of Maya. Krishna's Maya.
And how child can get out from this kind of condition with the child is not conscious.
Today I'm listening Utkal Kavalari. There is written that by chanting, by listening,
Yeah.
by association of the Rasik Bhakta, who is or they release themselves from this. They are Rasikas.
Yeah.
Who free from himself is not in the jail. If somebody is already in jail, how he will bring out to the jail? So Rasika means he's free from all this condition.
Yes.
They can open my
Shackles.
Shackles. Yeah. So this is the importance. This is the importance of this Vaishnava Kripa, Rasik Kripa, only solution for the stupid, foolish child.
You see, Prabhupada writes the ultimate goal. Krishna is the source. Nobody knows this. 10 Bhagavad. Nobody knows this. That Krishna is the source for the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. You want to see? I show you this line. Can you show? You listen. Prabhupada must you see that. And you have to believe with Prabhupada. You have to believe with Anandas Babaji. If you don't believe, how you will get it? Because we don't believe, we not understand his words. That's the problem.
There is lack of faith, and because of that, we cannot make firm decision. And lack of firm decision is a lack of faith.
And we don't understand because my views are not clear.
Yeah.
Desire is not fixed. So how I will understand? You see, Prabhupada simply right. Can you read?
Should I hold purpose or?
No, only the source is underlined on this here. Yes. You will see he cannot find it.
No problem. Later on, when Chaitanya can find, it's no problem.
Yeah.
It's okay. Ananta, you can continue.
I have a question, Radhe Radhe. I have a question.
Radhe
Radhe Gurudev. No, just I wanted to ask, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You're always saying in this last class, the Zoom classes, about this, that Krishna soul is Radha and our soul is Krishna. Then I was wondering why then our soul is not Radha and Krishna if Radha is in his, if Radha is Krishna's soul, in our soul is Krishna, but in Krishna's soul is Radha. So means that in our soul is Radha and Krishna?
Actually, so we have to know that soul is the important.
Yeah.
We don't believe in the soul, we believe in the material existence, my body, my senses, my false ego. So we have to come to the point that I'm a soul, not this plastic covering. This is A of the spiritual life, the moment I will fix this, then automatic nature will be mine. Where is my soul? From where I am coming? The source of this coming to me is Super Soul, and that is Krishna. When I know this is the connection is not material, my connection is divine with divine. And when the purity is there in my practice, honesty is there, then Krishna immediately sent to Radhika because he cannot teach his devotion. He only the devotion comes from Radhika. Love comes from Radhika. He is also dancing in the front of Radhika. He is the source. Prabhupada writes, listen, is a fine.
The ultimate goal of progress is Krishna.
You see, ultimate goal, if you want to go, that is the progress is the Krishna. You understand? Higher goal, not goal. Goal is Krishna. Ultimate goal is something else. But ultimate goal, progress only is the way of the Krishna. Krishna can help us. It's not a goal. It's the way of progress. Without him catching, our way will not become clear. Then we will again come in my bodily consciousness. It's so mystic Maya. The moment I will lose, I will come in material consciousness. It's a very tricky. Maya is very tricky. Yeah?
People do not know this.
You see? People do not know this.
Therefore, the association of devotees and a bona fide spiritual master are important.
Yeah. Who knows who is Radha Dasi? They are bona fide, Prabhupada. That is necessary. That they can crystal clear, step by step, we can move right. Yeah. Srila. Read more. Very simple and very complicated. When you want to practice, it's very simple.
Definitely.
And Maya creates the very complications.
This is the job of Maya, actually.
Maya. Complications created by Maya, not by Krishna. And because of my condition, plastic body and senses and ego is there, that we are dancing for that. Ego is also making me to dance.
In one place, material world. I'm always dancing in material world.
Yeah.
He is my teacher. He is my guidance. He is my goal. He is me.
Yeah.
So, but we need Gurudev extra mercy. And we have extra mercy here.
Now Prema make me dance Krishna. Prema is making dance to Krishna. This is good to dance for Maya. Hare Krishna is dancing for Prema. Why not we dance for Prema? Why for Maya?
I don't have a faith in love. I don't have faith in love.
Is you, I say you, my dear, is my experience. I have nothing faith in Krishna, no, not in Radhika. Only I live in Vrindavan, my life changed. This is Vrindavan mercy. And what is Gurudev mercy? Gurudev say you 10 years of your life, you will stay in Vrindavan. And you see, if I want to go out, my passport will be stolen. How I will go out? Done from the embassy. So, this is Guru Kripa. When Gurudev says something, it has to happen. So, Guru Kripa is the divine must. He's not with me. He said, 10 years you will stay. So, only by living, only by sleeping, only by listening. I listen only Radha Katha. What to do? I know I'm wrong. This is must.
In the moment of death, person cannot be able to chant, or maybe some pure devotees will not be around him, but dust of Vrindavan and Vrindavan will be always there.
And what you will eat? Only prasadam. What you eat, Vrindavan dust. Sleep. Where you will walk is the dust of Vrindavan. What you will smell is the dust of Vrindavan. Where where Radha Krishna, they both dance themselves with his devotee. If we are not qualified, the dust will make us to qualify. That dust will make us to realize what we need. This is Kripa. This is the mercy place. I don't believe this is sadhana place. Sadhana works here. Here only mercy. You live in the mercy. It happens. It's a land of mercy. Land of mercy. Which country you belong and coming from birth, taking birth is no meaningful. You see Mahanidhi Swami, he is from America. He is a Siddha Purush. Where you born? You India or where? But you live in the Vrindavan area. You are Siddha Purush. Boko, Rita.
Srila Narottam Thakur sings, Mohan is the greatest hero. Be very eager for him and worship him in the Vraja mood. When there is a desire to attain the Lord, contempt will come for all things that are unfavorable to bhajana.
You want to say?
When compassion is unfavorable to bhajana, then even that must be given up. Even if my Ishtadev speaks words that are unfavorable to bhajana, then I will not listen to it, taking it that he is just tasting me.
Testing.
Testing.
Because how much will we surrender in bhajan or not? Bhajan is the only way to keep us in the lotus feet of my Ishtadev. Believe me. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhakavu na hai. There is no prescribed sadhana is mentioned. Suddha Chit. And Suddha Chit cannot possible to come without chat. We will not understand. Divine thing is new for me to understand. Without Chitta is not good. It's a divine. It's not material. We only understand the material thing, not the divine. What I not see, I will never understand. So to understand divinity, we need to chant. There is no way out. Hanumanji is telling Ram, higher than Ram is Ram name. Why this? Because he believe in the name of Rama. He write in the stone Ram and the stone start floating. This is the faith in the name. So this mantras create the faith and love with the name to the Ishtadev.
For that,
And when death comes, you want to live, you cannot live.
Jai Gurudev.
So for
What
that, yes,
Go
please. No. Please, you say.
When I am listening here, I remember one time, Gurudev, you wrote to me that Hanuman is like the Kinkari to Sita and Ram, and that this mood of love is there. And for me, I come closer and closer to my Ishtadev only by hearing your realizations, all of you. Of course, Gurudev especially. For your love for Radharani, I increased my love for my Ishtadev, Sri Ram. And there is no way to come to Sri Ram without going through Hanuman, because he is the doorkeeper. And in this way, I have faith. There is no doubt.
He's the Guru Tattva. Hanuman is the Guru Tattva to bring to Ram. And who's Guru? Hanuman, Shiva himself become Hanuman. There is no difference between Rudra. Is a mercy. He wants to show to the whole world that by service I am become close to Ram, my Ishtadev.
Thank you,
Gurudev. Yeah, read more.
Before we start, you mentioned actually how merciful the name, holy name, transcendental holy name, is more merciful than a person. And I think that we have, at least from my perspective, my realization is that we have a great problem with this, because in our small material world and consciousness, we always emphasize person, then the name is coming. But in here, all acharyas are giving this, that this true, that the name, holy name, is more merciful than the person.
Or you have a love in your family of someone, and he's always with you, and he go far, like your daughter is in far. Then what is the love makes enlightened with the name that she is very close to me. It's a love. Only the lovers can be happy with the name. If I have no love, then name is no taste.
That's the point. That's I wanted to hear. Thank you. Yeah.
When I have intense love and I am mad for that person, then the name becomes more tasteful.
Yes. I'm sitting alone. I'm crying, always eager for my beloved. And only solution is with tears, with love, with crying, just to repeat and repeat, smashing in the wall, my head or whatever, but only repeating, my dear, this and that, or rather.
Yeah. So Viraha, Mahaprabhu said, it make more intense our love.
Yes. Yes.
I can test my love in Viraha, that I have really love or not.
Yes. So this is the course of love, which is completely amazing.
Yeah, boy.
And we have to relish. We need experience, not theory.
So it makes us to dance. Viraha makes us to dance.
Yes. The crying is a dancing. Smashing the hand on the wall is a dancing. Not imitation or whatever. No.
Ecstasy.
Dry tears are dancing.
Yeah.
Wow, Gurudev.
And when Krishna is dancing, his devotees are dancing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. One.
But then Ishtadev can test.
Yeah.
And these tests can be sometimes very difficult, but they increase the love.
Yes.
Anantaji, please.
Yeah. Now will come example of test.
Example of test.
Yeah. It is said that once Sri Radharani gave her prasada tambula to one disciple of Sripad Gopal Bhatta Goswami, on Harivasara day, or Ekadashi. While chewing these betel leaves, he came to see Shri Gurudev, who then rejected his disciple for eating pan on Ekadashi. Shri Radharani then asked Bhatta Goswami, "Is the law of the Goswami's books even higher than her grace?" Shripada replied to Srimati Radharani's lotus feet that her natural mercy can never come in violation of sadachara, regulative principles.
Please, Anantaji, repeat this sentence one more. This sentence.
Mm-hmm. Shripada replied to Srimati Radharani's lotus feet that her natural mercy can never come in violation of sadachara, regulative principles. He had rejected his disciple, knowing for sure that some test of Radharani was hidden in the event. Shri Radharani replied, "I understood that you have become qualified as a bona fide acharya. When bhajana is spoiled, everything is spoiled." Sriman Mahaprabhu said, "There is no other way to attain Krishna than bhajana. Bhajana is the means and the bhajana is the goal." Mahaprabhu himself was always absorbed in the devotional item of hearing.
Radhi,
Radhe?
I would like that Gurudev explain to us, because sometimes we have wrong conception of bhajana. We think that only when I'm alone, I'm sitting where no one is around myself, when the situation and circumstances are peaceful, no disturbances, I'm chanting my japa, and this is only bhajan. And I'm trying always to make this kind of circumstances in my life. But very often I'm failing because I realize that this is not possible to have such a perfect circumstances, but also I am not a person on that level which can use these circumstances, even if he receives that he chants 10 hours, 8 hours, or whatever. So it means that it's not only that bhajan. Please, Gurudev.
Anandas Babaji very tactfully write both sides. If you read, you see that. He glorified to that person who eat the pan also, because he don't follow regulative principle. What regulative principle is required? When mercy direct coming from Radhika to us. One place this, you see that.
Yes. Anantaji, repeat Lila, while chewing these betel leaves.
Okay. While chewing these betel leaves, he came to see Shri Gurudeva, who then rejected his disciple for eating pan on Ekadashi. Shri Radharani then asked Bhatta Goswami, "Is the law of the Goswami's books even higher than her grace?" Shripada replied to Shri Radharani's lotus feet that her natural mercy can never come in violation of sadachara, regulative principles. He had rejected his disciple, knowing for sure that some test of Radharani was hidden in the event. Shri Radharani replied, "I understood that you have become qualified as a bona fide acharya."
So we can see here, Gurudev, please help us to understand better. It's not easy. Two kinds of tests. One test, Radhika, to Gopal Bhatta Goswami, and another relationship we have Shishya and the Guru, who rejected disciple. But
Yeah.
yes, please. But we should know one thing, that Gopal Bhatta Goswami got instruction, strict instruction, to protect Raga Bhakti or Rupanuga Bhakti. So many times he was very strict and emphasizing Vaidhi, just to protect Raga or Rupanuga.
Actually, I know both of lines. One is Radha Vallabh Tirthajvas,
Yeah.
and one is our Gaudiya Radha Raman. The tradition is coming. So I'm not qualified to explain anything. Both are Rasik and both are okay. I don't want to say this and that. So go further.
Yeah. Jai Ho.
Mercy is more higher than rule and regulations.
Yeah.
When the mercy direct comes to my Ishtadev, that is most highest. That time why to doubt not to receive mercy.
Read it. Continue.
When bhajana is spoiled, everything is spoiled. Sriman Mahaprabhu said, there is no other way to attain mohana than bhajana. Bhajana is the means and bhajana is the goal. Mahaprabhu himself was always absorbed in the devotional item of hearing.
So this is also bhajan. Proper, full, heartful listening is a heartful bhajan.
That is
And now we have opportunity to have a 1 hour full, intense bhajan in the association of Gurudev. And this is the perfection of bhajan. For those who attentively and full-heartedly are listening.
I will add in this.
Please.
Wholeheartedly, we have to listen. Rasika's sharing.
Yes.
You see, Gopal Bhatta reject, but he has also become very high-class Rasika. So we have to respect Rasikas. We have to come out from the rule and regulations. And we are all brother and sister for one goal. We have to feel it like this. We have to practice together to reach to divine mercy of our spiritual master and Swami. This is the mercy that we can visit sometime to Vrindavan. This is the mercy that somebody can live more in Vrindavan. This is the mercy that by the grace of Gurudev, I am practicing to be follow Krishna's heart, that is Radharani, with the Swami of Brajapuni. She is the queen. She never go out even to Mathura from Vrindavan. Sri Ram.
In Chaitanya Charitamrita is written, day and night Mahaprabhu was listening to songs of Chandidasa and Ramananda Rayas, play and verses from Krishna Karnamrita and Gita Govinda, together with Swarupa Damodar and Ramananda Rai. The Acharyas are extraordinary knowers of rasa, and their association can be attained by studying their books that contain everything they love. By hearing,
Whatever is in Acharya's heart, or whoever is, they put it in their words in the books. So in the heart of Raghunath are Radha Mohan, Yugala Kishore. So he cannot write anything else but what is in his heart. And when we are listening his written words, we are listening actually the trembling, the rhythm of his heart. And we can feel and recognize who is in his heart. And in that moment, we neophytes, beginners, foolish beginners, we are coming in the contact with this transcendental purity, transcendental love. And this is our only sadhana to bring us deeper into
And
bhajan.
one thing added, Radha's Mohan. Radha's Mohan. We worship Radha, not Krishna alone. Radha's Mohan. Radha's Krishna. That is Manjari Bhav. That is the sadhana of Manjari. Radha's yeah.
And it's very clear in Vilapa Kusumanjalli. This Manjari Bhav, which is constantly bursting out from Raghunath's heart.
By hearing and discussing these books and becoming absorbed in the mood of the acharyas, the devotees can also become absorbed in this mood. Then we can say rasa can be relished when we have accepted the mood of the great saints.
Saying one mellow, and one mellow is always flowing from devotee, premika devotee who is in this Manjari Bhav mood, this mellow of Manjari. And to connect our hearts with that mellow, this is our humble attempt of our sadhana.
In the previous verse, Sri Raghunath Das had served Swamini her drinking water and her mouth water after she had finished relishing Krishna's nectarine food remains with her girlfriends, and now he sees himself offering incense to her and fanning her. His mind was so absorbed in Shrimati's relishing Mohana's lip nectar that he only became aware of his service of offering incense during her meal after she had already washed her mouth. He has rendered his service at the proper time, but because of his ecstatic love, the succession of services experienced in transcendental visions was broken. Whenever Raghunatha perceives some devotional service, he prays for it to Swamini's lotus feet. Therefore, the succession of services is sometimes disturbed. The same thing happened with Sri Shukadev Muni. Out of ecstasy, he first told King Parikshit the story of Krishna's killing Dhenukasura, in which was mentioned that Krishna had reached the Pauganda age, over 5 years old, and then the story of Krishna defeating the Kaliya snake, which happened when Krishna was still Kumara, under 5 years of age. That shows how elevated the speakers of these books are. The self-manifest pastimes are here in control and not the narrators. The celestial Ganges stream of nectarine pastimes spontaneously flows from the tongues of their saintly narrators. Sri Narada Muni told King Prachinabarti, O King, a stream of the quintessence of nectar in the form of narrations of Shri Krishna pastimes flows from the mouths of the great saints and those whose insatiably drink
Insatiable.
insatiable drink this nectar with their deeply absorbed ears will not be touched by feelings of hunger, thirst, fear, lamentation, or delusion. Sri Jiva Goswami comments as follows on this verse. The glories of the Lord that emanate from the mouths of the great souls are self-manifest, and they remove all feelings of hunger, thirst, fear, lamentations, and delusions, making the hearer experience his own bliss. The books of Acharya, the books of the Acharyas are like the twanging of the strings of their hearts, that are like stringed instruments. The devotee will tune his heart into the tune of those stringed instruments. Shuka Muni said, the Gopikas of Vraja asked Uddhava about Krishna in private. Sri Jiva Goswami then asks, how can there be any question of confidential inquiry?
Inquire.
When there are millions of gopis around, the same tune resounds on all their stringed instruments like hearts. This play is inaccessible to those who have a different mood, therefore is called a private, solitary place. On the strength of one point in devotion, all other moods will subside, and the devotee will get the same desires as the acharyas.
So this is the power of one-pointed devotion. Whoever comes into contact with the person who is one-pointed in his bhava, he is getting chance that in his heart same desires starts to appear, like that acharya. And we can see how many people are very, very much attractive for someone who knows his goal in life, who is one-pointed, whatever he is doing, not only spiritual persons, but people are very attracted to someone even in material world who knows what they want and what to speak them for the spiritual persons, which kind of spiritual strength is hidden in their heart because they are one-pointed. I remember few years ago, Gurudev said about Prabhupada actually why so many people have been attracted to Prabhupada, because he was one-pointed. And all good qualities, spiritual good qualities, are simultaneously, naturally, are coming in that person. One-pointedness.
And very loving, everyone. Very loving.
Yes.
When he become very happy, he say, you are rascal.
Yes.
And this rascal means he is very close to him.
Yeah.
Then people say, Jai Prabhupada. Today you say me rascal. You accept me.
Yeah. Everyone approach him because of love, not because of his philosophy. Even if we are not aware about that.
Yeah. Nobody time philosophy.
Even now we don't understand his philosophy. But somehow we are following him.
That love makes you to follow.
Yeah.
That is Radhika. He was telling Krishna conscious. And who is Krishna conscious? Only Radha. So he gave name to relish himself that my Swami glorification is good. But Jai Prabhupada. Only he understands who is Krishna conscious. He relished that Radhika, my song. That so many young boys are dancing and happy, dance and do kirtan. One day life will change. My Radharani is happy. That is the beauty.
Rupa and Raghunatha Das are absorbed in their bhajana. They sang Radha and Krishna's glories 22 hours a day and always remembered them. The remaining 2 hours they would sleep, but even then they dreamed of Radha and Mohana. In this way, they did not waste any time. Srila Jiva Goswami has listed all the different obstacles that may weaken the devotee's bhajana: crookedness,
Also,
faithlessness, becoming absorbed in things that have nothing to do with Krishna and that cause one to fall down from the path of bhajana, weakness in bhajana, and pride of one's bhajana. When the devotee is unable to give up these shortcomings, despite the very powerful influence of association with the great saints and the process of devotional service itself, then it must be understood that offenses to the holy name and crookedness have found their place in the heart. If no offense was committed in the present life, then they must have been committed in a previous birth. Therefore, Sri Narottama Thakur sings, I could not purify my mind by listening to the nectarine discussion of the saints, because I have committed offenses. When the devotee becomes free from his offenses, attitude by the mercy of the saints, he gets real taste and he cannot live without bhajana anymore. Then his bhajana swiftly reaches perfection. All the enemies of lust and greed will be conquered. Okay, will be conquered. The heart will become blissful, and I will easily worship Govinda. Full of love, Sri Raghunatha offers incense to Shrimati and fans her, and when the vision vanishes, he prays, O Shri Radhike, O my mistress, please fulfill my desires. Let me very carefully offer you fragrant incense when you are eating in your dining room. Let me blissfully look at you and fan you with yak-tail fan while you are enjoying your meal. This is the end of commentary of Ananta Das Babaji. I will read maybe once again the text 51. O Devi, when can I, while you are eating, lovingly and attentively light a lot of nicely fragrant incense, fan you, or render other services appropriate for that moment?
Radhe Radhe Govinda